She started laughing before I even sat down. "Can you even afford this place?" she asked, her voice thick with the same smugness she's worn like a favorite perfume since we were kids. The waiter froze for a second. My mom quietly reached for her water, pretending she hadn't heard a thing. I just smiled, slow, calm, deliberate. "Let's find out," I said. That's when Captain Ross appeared, straight-backed and crisp. "Welcome back, Major General. Your usual table." The entire room seemed to pause. My sister's face went pale. My mom nearly choked. And I finally let myself breathe. 3 years of silence folding into one perfect moment. Before the uniform, there was nothing special about me. Not in her eyes anyway. She was always a golden child, perfect grades, perfect fiancé, perfect lies. I was the invisible one, fixing busted drones in the garage, working double shifts, forgotten. When Dad passed away, she got the inheritance to help her maintain her lifestyle. I got the house, the one she sneered at and called a liability. Funny thing about liabilities, sometimes they hide blueprints. Back then, I still believed her lies. I believed every fake "I'm proud of you." I even trusted her to handle my divorce papers after my ex left. She said she'd take care of everything. And she did. By draining my savings, selling my car, and giving my ex my pension clause. All legal, all neat. A betrayal disguised as sisterly love. It all started with a bank alert, a missing deposit. Then another. Then my account got locked for security reasons. When I called, the officer said calmly, "Ma'am, your sister confirmed the transfer herself." I didn't yell. I didn't swear. I just listened. Every word felt like a slow burn. That's the thing about betrayal. It teaches you silence first, then revenge. So, I let her win for a while. I took the demotion she caused when she accidentally sent my private file to command. I let her talk down to me at family dinners, whispered to my mom about how I'd failed. I needed her relaxed, certain she'd beaten me. While she bragged about her boutique and her fiance's promotions, I rebuilt, quietly, deliberately. I accepted a transfer to a classified unit no one discusses. It didn't exist in any family story or online record. They called me Ghost Tech, I called it a rebirth. 3 years later, I wasn't listed anywhere public. My address was just a base number. My clearance level was higher than her fiance's entire department. And my pay? Let's just say, she couldn't even picture the number. The plan kicked off on a rainy Tuesday. My sister posted about her new cafe, her dream come true. She'd used her mom's house as collateral. Bold move considering the property was still under Dad's trust, and I was the executor now. I let her spend every penny. I even showed up to her soft opening, smiling like the proud brother she thought I was. "Looks pricey," I said. She smirked. "You couldn't afford the napkins." 2 weeks later, a quiet email went out to the bank, signed by the trust executor requesting a foreclosure review. Another was sent to the health inspector about some permit irregularities, and the last one? A short message to her fiance's office with photos of her private meetings with a supplier. By the end of the month, the cafe was closed for maintenance. By the next, the fiancé was gone. And by the third, her accounts were frozen for audit. Still, I didn't say a word. Not yet, tonight was the finale. Mom wanted a family dinner to bring us back together. I agreed. What better stage than the expensive restaurant my sister always wanted to visit, but could never afford? She arrived late, of course. Designer bag, fake confidence, empty wallet. She took one look at my uniform, the first time I'd worn it off base, and smirked. "Still pretending to be important," she said. "Still pretending to be successful," I answered. She rolled her eyes. "You're so dramatic." Then Captain Ross appeared again, sharp as ever. "Welcome back, Major General. Your usual table." The whole room went quiet. My mom's glass slipped. My sister's jaw twitched, that tiny flicker that comes before panic. "Major General," she repeated. "Promoted last quarter," I said. "But I guess you wouldn't know. You blocked me after the audit." Her eyes darted. You did that?" I smiled. "You did, actually. You signed everything I needed. You've always been so eager to prove you're smarter." The captain led us to a private corner. White linens glowing under the golden light. My sister sat stiff, shoulders tight. I leaned in slightly and whispered, "Don't worry. The house is safe for now." I thought it'd be cruel to evict Mom before dessert. Her fork trembled. "You're a monster," she said through clenched teeth. "No," I said softly. "I'm your reflection, just more careful." Mom didn't say a single word for the rest of dinner. When the bill came, my sister instinctively reached for her card, declined again. I paid without a word, left a double tip, and stood up. As I turned to leave, she hissed, "You think this makes you better?" I paused at the door, glanced back. "No," I said. "It makes me even." Outside, the night air was sharp and clean. For the first time in years, my hands didn't shake. Revenge isn't loud. It's quiet, methodical. It doesn't crave applause. It craves accuracy. She took my name, my money, my peace. Tonight, I took them all back with interest. As I watched the city lights shimmer against the rain-soaked glass, one calm thought settled in my mind. She'll never ask if I can afford anything again. Not after realizing I own the very table she once mocked me for sitting at.